you just have to sell your soul.
Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, and this is episode number 22 of our career mode with West Ham in Season 3. We have a tough game at Swansea, and as you can see, I put the Gabs intro in, just purely because I see a lot of people are getting a little bit tired of the Potts intro, which is fair play, that's fair dues. Just let me know what intro you would like to see. If you'd like to see my bulk standard Devil Sniper intro, that's fair dues, I will put that in quite happily. If you would like to see a different player in the intro, let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to construct it and get it up as quickly as possible. Probably won't be until sort of later in the week, depending on the feedback I get. And obviously the time it takes just to quickly put one together. But let me know in the comments below, and let's get down to pitch side and join the commentary. Michu picks up the ball on the edge of the box, plays a nice 1-2 with Danny Graham and strikes the ball into the bottom corner. 14 minutes gone. Michu gives Swansea a well-deserved 1-0 lead. Jess Rodriguez is going to take the corner for West Ham. He's going to be swinging the ball in, swings the ball in. Great defensive clearance there. The ball comes out the edge of the box. It finds its way to Filippo. Filippo is trying to make space, trying to look for space. He creates his own space. He goes towards the box. He takes a shot, and that is an unbelievable deflection from the Swansea defender to send the ball over for yet another corner. This time it looks like Tompkins is going to take the corner. Swings the ball over. Great defensive header again, and Swansea managed to clear the ball. The ball comes out to Zaha. He headed it back to Tank. Tank feeds it into Filippo. Filippo's got plenty of time and space. Oh, nice piece of skill. Breaks into the box. Shoots. 1-1 to West Ham. Filippo with an absolutely insane piece of skill. He has great agility and acceleration. Dipped his shoulder to the left. Went banging off to the right. Fired a low shot into the near post to make it 1-1. We go in at half time with a score. Swansea 1, West Ham 1. And we come out with a little bit more confidence in the second half. But Swansea are looking absolutely amazing. They're playing some nice 1-2 football. A great shot again from Michu, and Butland was fully tested. He had to really stretch to make a great save there. And again, Hooper, who joined from Celtic for Swansea, plays the ball through to Hernandez. Hernandez breaks into the box, and he's missed an absolute sitter. That was an absolute sitter to miss. And thankfully the full-time whistle goes. Swansea City 1, West Ham United 1. And I've got to say, I feel like that is points dropped. I really feel that we dropped some points there. We didn't play too bad overall, but Swansea were definitely, in stages in that game, an unstoppable force. They played some magnificent football, and we've got some lessons to learn. And as you can see, we have a very tough game against Southampton. We beat Southampton in the quarter-final of the FA Cup, and to be fair, I think they're going to be looking for revenge. And we're going with a slightly different looking formation. As you can see, we've got Benzier playing up front, giving Gudetti and Lukaku a bit of a rest. Adrian's been dropped down to the bench as well. Same with Zaha. We're keeping in Filippo, even with all the contracts and negotiations that are going on in the background, and the fact that he does and doesn't want to leave the club. But we're not going to touch on that because that's still a touchy subject, and we can't reveal any information because at this moment in time we still don't know what the outcome is going to be. As you can see, we're sitting 6th in the table, which is not too bad. 14 wins, 9 draws, 5 losses, 51 points. We're still well and truly in with a shout of finishing in the top 5, top 4, top 3. Dare we dream about the top 3. Early doors, Jess Rodriguez breaks down the left-hand side, gets a great cross in, but it's well defended. And for some unbeknown reason, the referee awards a free kick on the edge of the box. Didn't look like a foul to me, looked like a bit of fair play, to be fair. Just looked like our player was stronger, and the actual free kick went in our favour, which took me by surprise. And as you can see, we're going to put Filippo onto the free kick. We're going to give Filippo a chance. He's got great power, and hopefully he'll be able to stick this in the top corner like a rocket launcher. Unfortunately not, but what a great save from the goalkeeper. The ball comes back straight out to Filippo. Filippo creates his own space down the left-hand side of the penalty box. He has to turn back because there's absolutely nothing on. Southampton are defending in great numbers. He loses the ball but picks the ball up again. He loses the ball again for a second time, and Southampton managed to clear the ball. But we pick up the ball again with Benzier. Benzier feeds the ball into Isco. Isco with a nice piece of skill. Breaks into the box and he puts it just past the post. That was magnificent play by the Spaniard. Absolutely cultured, but unbelievably great defending by West Ham there. Sloppy clearance by Eduardo in the end. Allows Southampton to have the ball. A great shot comes in, but fortunately for West Ham. That goes quite wide. And we can breathe a sigh of relief. A great ball over the top. Finds its way to the bottom corner of the penalty box. Cork puts the ball at the back post. Sorry, it was Cork who had the opportunity, and it was a great save by Butland. And the Tank comes in and cleans the ball out. We go in at half-time 0-0, and it is a great reflection on Southampton. They've really got the bit between their teeth, and they're really defending stoutly and attacking with great purpose. It's been a really, really tough game. Great play again by Southampton. We got away with it a little bit there, but I've got to say our defending has really improved. Trying to keep a clean sheet is very, very important, as we haven't kept many clean sheets during this season, which has been a great shame. But Southampton are just playing some magnificent football. Great diving header there, and thankfully the full-time whistle goes Southampton 0, West Ham United 0. And let's have a look at the impact on the actual Premier League race. See how tight it actually is. It is unbelievably tight. As I said, you know, we've conceded quite a lot of goals. 39 goals. We have shipped a lot of goals, but we have nailed 56 goals, which is magnificent. We really, really are in with a shout of doing some damage to the top teams. We could really, really break into the top 4, top 3. Dare we dream about that top 3? I'll be happy with a top 5, top 4 finish. I think Champions League football would be absolutely amazing. But I would settle for Europa League football, because I think we've got business unsettled in the Europa League after going out early doors in the group stages, which is really, really disappointing. But we have an extremely tough game against Manchester City, and we start off extremely brightly. Gudetti picks up the ball on the edge of the box, creates his own space. A great little tackle there by Vincent Kompany, but Gudetti kept hold of the ball. Gudetti then takes a shot. Hart comes out and fists it. He should have taken it, but Eduardo breaks in, has a shot, and it unfortunately just goes wide. No one will know why Joe Hart didn't actually just take that ball instead of fisting it out, but that's his choice. Great play by Man City. Aguero is forced out there, but Toure amazingly picks up the ball from the defensive error, has a shot, and it just goes wide. But City are just all over us, absolutely all over us. Nice interplay between the City players, and look at that. What a great tackle. Absolutely magnificent tackle. And again, City just poured the pressure on, and we're defending so stoutly. The ball comes to Isco. Isco feeds the ball through to Adrian. Adrian surveys the area. He knocks it out to Filippo. Filippo feeds the ball through to Gudetti. Breaking down the right-hand side. Plenty of space. Plenty of time. He cuts back inside. Nothing's on. He has to go back on himself. He's been picked up by Clichy. He's now looking for space. He's now looking for movement. He feeds the ball into Casemiro. Casemiro has a look around. Nothing on. He breaks towards the box. Fires the shot! And oh my days, that was an absolutely world-class save by Joe Hart, pushing the ball over and round the post. And we go in at half-time with a 0-0 scoreline. But we come out in the second half with the bit between our teeth. Eduardo feeds the ball into Filippo. Filippo feeds the ball back into Eduardo. There's nothing on. City are defending so stoutly, picking up all the runs. Eduardo knocks the ball into Casemiro. Casemiro feeds it into Nathaniel Klein. Nathaniel Klein knocks the ball into Adrian. Adrian tries to make his own space, breaking into the box. Adrian pulls the trigger, and it just goes wide. Great play by West Ham there, but Man City were defending so stoutly. A great line of defence. Isco with the silky Spanish skills breaks past Micah Richards, but Richards reels him in and manages to put the ball out for a throw. And as you can see, Filippo, 18 goals in all competitions. It's just utterly amazing, and hopefully he will see sense and tell his agent to do one and sign a new contract for West Ham, but we'll just have to wait and see. Eduardo picks the ball up. He feeds it into Filippo. Filippo surveys the area. Nothing really on. He feeds it back into Eduardo. Eduardo's looking around. He can't see anything gone. He comes back on himself. He decides to go back. He plays a 1-2 with Gudetti. Piece of skill by around the defender. Eduardo shoots! Oh my day, 60 minutes gone. Eduardo with an utterly world-class goal. Great incisive football. He had nothing on. He played a 1-2 with Gudetti, and then his unbelievable samba skills on the edge of the box to go around the defender. Around such a great defender as Vincent Kompany, to make him look such a mug and slot the ball home past the world-class Joe Hart is just utterly amazing. The score is 1-0 to West Ham. We're in the 72nd minute. Eduardo, who must be man of the match, plays the ball into Indy. Indy feeds the ball into Isco. Isco feeds the ball back to Casemiro, but it's intercepted by Manchester City. They're on the break with Nasri. Nasri feeds the ball into Yaya Toure, but no, Tompkins is there to stop it. Utterly great play. The Tank picks the ball up. He knocks it out to Indy, who's been a magnificent signing since he's joined the club. Feeds the ball into Isco. Isco into Eduardo, who is undoubtedly man of the match for his performance. He feeds it into Casemiro. Casemiro into Adrian. Adrian into Casemiro, and oh my God, It's the Barcelona of East London. The football is magnificent. The talisman of Turin are playing at the top of their game. Confidence is flowing throughout the entire team as the ball is knocked into Casemiro. Casemiro surveys the situation, has to turn back on himself, trying to find some space, knocks the ball into Filippo. Filippo knocks the ball forward into Isco. Isco over across to the back post, and a great defensive header by Nasri. The ball comes back to Filippo and it's just wide. Agonisingly close. We have a throw in. On the left-hand side, the ball's taken by Eduardo. Eduardo feeds the ball into Filippo, but Filippo is slack. The ball's knocked forward. Tompkins goes up with a header, but there's a ball header back. It's a race between the tank, and the tank gets there, knocks the ball out to Nathaniel. The referee blows the whistle, and that is a huge 3 points for West Ham at home to Manchester City.